Hi everyone, my name is Brianna Slegna, and in this video I'll be discussing my case analysis on Ames versus Ohio Department of Youth Services and how it connects to this week's class topic of diversity, equity, inclusion, and employment law. This Supreme Court case really stood out to me because it shows how the goals of DEI and the requirements of employment law can sometimes collide. The case involved a woman named Marlene Ames, who claimed that she was denied a promotion and later demoted in favor of LGBTQ+ employees at her workplace. She argued that the organization's DEI efforts had actually gone too far, to the point that they were discriminating against her because she was a white, heterosexual woman. Lower courts dismissed her case because she couldn't meet what's called the background circumstances test, which forced majority group plaintiffs to prove that their employer was likely to discriminate against majority members. But in June of 2025, the Supreme Court unanimously overturned that rule. The court said that under Title VII of the Civil Rights Act, all employees, regardless of race, gender, or identity, are entitled to the same legal standard when they claim discrimination. What makes this case so important is that it doesn't attack DEI itself. It simply reminds employers that inclusion can't come at the expense of fairness. The court didn't say Ames was right or wrong about being discriminated against. They said that everyone deserves an equal chance to make their case in court. When I think about how this relates to DEI and what I learned in this class and employment law, it really highlights the fine line organizations have to walk. I feel as though employers want to promote diversity and correct historical inequities, but they also have to make sure their hiring and promoting practices don't unintentionally disadvantage others, meaning that DEI programs are still encouraged, but they must be inclusive for everyone and not exclusive to everyone. From a personal perspective, as someone who's a part of a team environment in athletics on a dance team, I see how inclusion builds community and trust, but inclusion only works when everyone feels they belong. This case made me think about how in both law and life, equality isn't about choosing sides, it's about making sure the process is fair to all. In the workplace, that might mean focusing DEI efforts on expanding opportunities rather than creating quotas. I feel like it's about mentorship and training and opening doors, not shutting others out. So I really enjoyed this case because the Ames decision shows that equity, and legality can coexist if organizations stay transparent, consistent, and accountable. This case taught me that DEI and employment law aren't opposites, they're partners. And when it's done completely right, the DEI strengthens compliance, builds stronger organizations, and helps ensure that everyone, no matter your identity, has a fair chance to succeed in every way possible. Thank you for listening.